Hello and good morning. I just woke up, rolled out of bed. Last night I got something interesting. And before you ask, hey, what's going on with this scene? Why is there all that crap? It's because we're going to be tweaking a microphone live. I've alluded to the fact that I've really griped about the acoustics in this room for a while. And upon reviewing the most recent VOD, it's actually not all that bad, but it could be better. One of the challenges I was facing was the fact that, oh, one moment please. I want to bring up Restream Chat. I forgot to set up my stack. Alright, one of the challenges that I was facing was the fact that the microphone I speak to stream through is, that's a good 5-6 feet away at least. No, that's bigger. 6-7 feet away from where I stand. And so I started looking for a new solution. What I came up with was this. This is Pyle's P-USB mic 52. I've got the box on my table. It's a two-part deal. There's a wireless USB receiver. For some reason, it's not lit up right now, even though it's plugged in. And then the actual mic with its own wireless transmitter and headset. Controls are simple. It's got a power button and up and down. I guess this is going to increase the sensitivity on the microphone. Probably a safe bet. I left it charging overnight, so as soon as I turn it on, that LED comes on as well. And now I think it's paired, ready to go. I believe I'll be wearing it like this. In order to do this thing right, I'm going to be monitoring audio using a pair of headphones. Why not speakers? If you've ever done this before, you know that speakers are going to result in a feedback loop. And one, that's awful to listen to. Secondly, you're going to wish you didn't do it. So don't. So now with my headphones on my head, let's see. It says it's trying to output now. I'm looking at my Windows settings over here. Let me minimize this. It says right now it's trying to output my audio through speakers to this USB audio device. That's not what I want it to do. I actually want it to go through this SPDIF interface, FIO USB DAC-E17. That's what's running my headphones. Recording devices, we've got microphone array. This is the new device. Again, we can tell because it's got that label 2-USB audio device. And I'm going to simply select here. I'm going to output audio to, yeah, let's write another track. Desktop audio is going to come through as well. And we're going to select listen to this device. And now you should be able to hear me twice. Maybe not. I'm not showing OBS picking this separate microphone up. Let me just... All right. Add a input volume of 100 set through Windows. We can start hearing a background noise. Bit of a hiss. And it's also quite sensitive. If I touch any part of this, there's going to be noise. Let's see. Okay, I'm not familiar enough with this thing yet to drive it without looking at it. All right. Up, down. Let's turn it all the way up. All right, now it's super sensitive. I want to get this little capsule right in front of me. The hiss is annoying, but we can fix that. It's always awkward listening to yourself with a delay. So I'm going to uncheck this for now. On the OBS side, through the settings window, I'm going to go down to audio. And I was playing around with a separate microphone. We're going to set this to be microphone audio device number 3. Select microphone array, the device that we're setting up today. Hit OK. And now over here, you'll see that mic. I'm going to mute that. Mic aux 3 was picking up signals here in OBS. And that should be getting output to stream as well. So, sorry about your ears. I'm sure there was some clipping. Before I really get rolling, the first thing I'm going to introduce here, OBS filter for noise suppression. And I'm going to leave it at the default value for now. Then we need a separate filter. And let me actually drop the size on this window a little bit. Oh, I can fit the whole thing here. First, a noise suppressor. Follow that up by a noise gate. This is going to turn off the microphone during moments where we're not actually trying to speak through it. That's not entirely accurate, but that's what we're going to go with for now. Then I'm going to, do I do gain first or then a compressor? I don't know. We'll have some gain and compressor. Right now these are set to 0. Compressor we can play with first. Throw in the compressor, noise suppression, noise gate. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to go ahead and mute my primary microphone. But concurrently, I'm going to select advanced audio properties here and then choose to monitor and output mic 3. All right. I've muted my studio mic, and now I'm talking to you directly through this one. We'll go over the filter stack again. First, noise suppression. At the default, it's taken away the annoying background hiss. And if I select here, you'll hear it comes back up. It's pretty annoying. At -30 decibels, I can no longer hear it. So I'm happy with where that is for now. Noise gate. Ideally, I would set the noise gate such that any random movement doesn't get picked up by the mic. It doesn't get picked up and then transmitted. I'll have to play with this one a little bit more. The compressor. Right now, I don't. It's gonna kick in. Without it, I'll probably end up peaking the microphone. So again, something to come back to. And then gain. Let's see what happens if I go up 5. This is gonna help. Wow. This should help normalize things. That's way too high. Remember here that this decibel scale is logarithmic. So for every 10, we're looking at twice the sound pressure level. Let's see. One thing about this microphone. I haven't found a really comfortable way to wear it. I think it's made to be worn like this. It's made to be worn on the head, but then it kind of clips your ear. I don't like that. It's got a little pad here. And one thing, just observing this bar, I can see that when I get it into the proper position, it probably sounds better, but I can't monitor that right now. Not without a pair of earbuds instead of these headphones, which I could run and go grab. But I'm noticing that it's consistently peaking here at the lowest, compared to in this position, where it's much quieter. So ideally, I'd wear this thing properly. Again, something to play around with. But right now I'm just kind of doing the legwork, canvassing, figuring out what's going on. I think by and large it looks okay. By and large it looks okay. The really cool thing about this is that I'll be able to walk around the room and just carry on. It's going to sound consistent throughout. We should introduce some tests. I'm going to stop monitoring it through here. Alright, again, going back through this, we're going to go back over here. This is the device that we're targeting. Switch monitor off. Because I can't monitor it right now anyways, so what's the point? It might be interfering with things. I want to be able to monitor chat, because I don't know who's actually... Alright, good. Today is a low troll day. So I'm gonna have to go back over this VOD in order to assess whether it's better for me to wear it like this, or if it's something that or if I can just pull off this. If I can just wear it loosely around my neck, I'm personally probably gonna be a little happier, because whenever anything is giving a clamping pressure on your head, especially for people like me who wear glasses, it gets to be pretty uncomfortable. Do this for a couple of hours and it just sucks. But okay, again, going back over here, looking back over the filter stack. Noise gate. I guess in order to see whether this thing is working, we've got to introduce some background noise. So I'm going to turn on the fan, which I normally keep on. I'm standing right in its path. Microphone's not picking anything up, or it's not transmitting the stream when I'm just standing here, which is good. I think that even if I didn't have the noise gate on, that doesn't make a difference. noise gate is definitely going to keep unwanted sounds from popping in a stream. What about other noises? Things like just testing. Interesting. Still pretty loud. Those I might want to do something about. Or I can just suck it up, say, hey, that's it's part of having a fitness stream in a home gym with weights. You're going to hear weights. You're going to hear metal on metal sounds. Harsh as they may be. Okay, I'm going to do another little test now. This has nothing to do with microphone tuning. This is more about finding the technical capabilities of the mic. I'm going to walk through the house a bit, just periodically giving, calling where I am. That way when I go back through the VOD, I know how far I can get safely from this transmitter receiver, before the signal quality goes to shit. Okay, I'm entering the living room now. Just past this square table. Standing right by the task chair. Moving over to the breakfast table. Petting the dog on the floor in the sunlight. Still breakfast table. Walking over towards the master bedroom. Just crossed it. Reached my desk. Now walked into the master bath. Coming back up. Re-entering the living room. Back to the task chair. Crossing over into this entry. And back in the home gym. Alright, I know that the stream title says it's mic tuning in OBS. I believe this is the filter stack I normally run. To verify, I'm going to pull up the filter stack for this microphone, and as you can see, it's the same. Noise suppression followed by noise gate, then gain, and a compressor. You don't want to compress first and then apply gain afterwards, otherwise you'll end up with peaking. Yeah, that makes sense. This methodology makes a lot more sense than otherwise. And again, with this microphone, I haven't applied any gain. Right now, I have it set such that under Windows Audio, check the recording devices. This microphone, what's called a microphone array, is set to 100% input volume. And I may need to drop this a little bit in order to determine a sweet spot for this. I think what I'll have to do is yell a bit. And I'm not going to do that on stream because what I'm really looking for with this, setting this value, I'm looking at dialing it back just a little bit from a point where I'll naturally introduce clipping into the mic. Because I don't want the compressor to do too much work, otherwise it sounds muddy. Right now I don't know what it sounds like. It could be muddy already. But again, that's why I'm recording, that's why I'm streaming it. I'm gonna blow this up. I think the command is Control F. That makes it full screen. And you can see some of this stuff in the background. I'm going to get rid of that. So the microphone I'm using today, Piles wireless headset microphone system with USB receiver with built-in rechargeable battery. Model PUSB mic 52. And what I'll do is probably take a photo of this setup and throw it onto my Yetieater social media channels with an affiliate link in case anyone else is interested in trying this thing out. I don't know if anybody's written anything about this microphone yet as far as in relation to live broadcasting, but it's one of the things that it's supposed to be good at. It says under its features list, ideal for podcasting, voiceover projects, and stage performances. And I'd more or less call this a stage performance. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. My heart skipped a beat. I remember that I set the webcam to show full screen, so... Alright, there may be titties in the background. Oops. I messed up. Oh, and one more test, because this is important. That wasn't too bad. It's not as loud as when I'm speaking, so that's good. That would suggest that the input volume isn't too high right now. Since we're here, I'm just gonna chat a little bit, talk a little bit about plans for stream. One thing that, holy crap, it's already been 22 minutes. One thing that I've been looking at doing, I'm gonna kill my recording here because that's all I need. I've been thinking about introducing a starting soon screen, which provides an opportunity for the notifications to do their magic for people to actually make their way over here if they're interested in coming over here. It's something that I see pretty much every broadcaster do, something that I've never done before, because I've just been too lazy, truthfully, to set it up. Even though it's very simple. You know, it'd be simple, very simple. I'd look to have, just borrow somebody else's setup. You know, have chat overlay, maybe a timer, play some background music, could be whatever, something that gets me pumped up or something, you know, something new. And I've got to play with my workflow. I know that. Got to get a lot more comfortable making really quick edits with short turnaround time. Finally, this is something I could do right now, in fact. I'm going to put this to the side again. Whoa. Keyboard's pretty sensitive. I want a means through which I can just prop up this phone. That will work. That will work just fine. Let's try out studio mode. I know one thing that studio mode allows you to do is I think, see if I'm doing it right. Yeah, I'm doing this right. I don't see a lot of broadcasters fucking around with studio mode. But one thing it allows you to do is create new scenes in the background. Whoops, I call this one Firefox. Firefox. We overlay that. If this is working correctly, and I think it is. Transform, this should be no bounds. Okay. If this is working correctly, and I think it is, then once I push this button, cut, remove, cut, fade, cut, let's do a fade. I should be able to push transition and boom, there we go. Magic. You didn't see me while I was working, but you see the fruits of my labor. So one thing that I absolutely need here, let me hide that, is a new panel, or like this is really busy too. This is so suboptimal. Nobody does this. Like nobody has wall of text, but I'm gonna do wall of text for now. Until I can generate some little panel images and shit, and I don't know, I'll get everything nice and neat. Yetieater's Twitch. Let's do it right over here. Make a new one. A text or an image panel. Drag and drop. I love HTML5. Alright, we're gonna stick that right. Hey! We're gonna move this slowly up the list of 1,000,000 panels. Right there. This one is gonna be called Stream Schedule. And description, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I guess, yeah, fitness streams, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, kicking off before noon, US Central. TZ. I like TZ, I think it's a good abbreviation. Gaming streams when I feel like it. Submit. And that's it. Now I've got a schedule here. And this fucking extension, this is stale. This is very stale. Let me throw it under gaming. It's, let me throw it under gaming. Let me also fix this thing. Because it's stale, it doesn't mean anything. It's not relevant. Whoa, you can do this? Partners and affiliates can roll today. Interesting. Amazon made a widget, an extension. Might have to look into that one. I think it's here. I'm going to configure this thing. Wow, this is weak. It's only got PlayStation and Xbox available. Weak. I'm surprised they haven't implemented support for PC. Alright, I might fuck with these later, but not on stream. Because, you know, emails and private information. So we'll leave that off. Going back to studio mode, watch this, watch the magic. All I've got to do, until I get separate scenes set up, this is the best I got, okay? Just do this. Transition, boom. Okay. Thanks for joining in. I'm going to tweak this thing and get it working right, but first I've got to go over what I just recorded. Still a lot of things to get ironed out here, but it's time to get serious. Okay, take care. Goodbye.